Hey everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and welcome back to IslandCraft. And do I have a lot of story time to tell you guys, and a lot of screw-ups that have been happening. So let me start off at the beginning. Okay, so I started going on earlier online today and going, hey, why don't I go ahead and film some Minecraft? It's been a while since I did an IslandCraft, and I am about 2 days overdue. I promise one every day, and I haven't done one in a couple of days. Okay, get on there, film about 20-30 minutes, bam, recording device fucks up. Okay, that's fantastic. But then let's go a little bit further now. So now I decided to try and make another recording, second time of the day to try and make this. Turns out I'm out in the middle of the ocean, that's where I left the other recording off. Then I lose my bearings, forget what direction I'm in, and have to kill myself. What's worse is that I now have to recreate all of my armor and everything that I had, which at the time luckily wasn't much because I put a lot in my ender chest, but I still kind of did lose a little bit, you know what I mean? Now we're starting to take a big hit to our iron, and that makes me sad face in the pants. So I don't like that at all, but, it's not the end of the world. So here we are, and if you're wondering what was my old strategy, why was I going to the other island anyway when I said I was going to spend time away from it, what is going on, let me explain to you guys without hopefully getting too mad, and actually kind of a little excited as well at the same time. So now, the thing is that I know I said I wouldn't be going over to that other main island area, the bigger one, for a while, at least until I got things down pat here at home, but the thing is, now they implemented something in Minecraft 1.3, and that is ender chests. That means if I have one ender chest here, and I decide to build one way across the ocean, anywhere in the world, even different dimension, I could do it in the nether, I could do it in the end, I could do it anywhere, it actually transfers the items over, so it's really useful, and it's pretty awesome to have. The only thing, though, is that, is that it takes 8 obsidian and 1 ender eye. So you have to, use the blaze and everything like that and get everything going. So it's not that big of a deal. It really is nice, and I'm happy about it. But there's a downside to upgrading to 1.3, because that really helped me out a lot right there. But no, there's a downside. The downside is that I lose all of my mods, because my mod loader is currently outdated. The upside is that, usually they update those things in about a week, so maybe in about a week's time I'll have my mods back up and running. But until then, my mod loader is out of commission, and it makes me sad in the pants. The other bad news is that because I got lost at sea and had to kill myself, I lost my bow and arrow, and that makes me even more sad in the pants. But it's okay, everything's fine, and we should be off going on our journey just about now. I left some supplies in here in case I need. I'm going to bring along with me. We should probably cook up some of these chickens, and wow, I didn't realize I had so much iron still left. That's good. I was a little afraid we'd run out of iron eventually, but by the looks of it, it doesn't seem like we will. I'm just going to drop that iron in this chest right here. So that stuff's cooking up just fine. Do we have... it seems like all the coal's here, so we'll dump 6 coal there, 9 there, and just start getting that cooking up. And we're going to get ready to go. So basically, if you're wondering what I'm going to be doing over there, I'm basically going to stay over the other island, build like a secondary base, kind of. I'm actually going to set up a bed there, which, unfortunately, I know what you're thinking, Jerome, what happened to your bed? That was also lost at sea. So, oh, sorry, I put this bed in here. Luckily, I forgot I had last minute dumped it in there instead. So, we aren't in the worst condition, but we certainly could be in a lot better situation. So, I don't know. It should be good. I think we're going to be able to survive this journey, and hopefully everything will go according to plan. But I'm going to stay over at this other island for a fairly long time. I'm probably going to be there for a few episodes because I'm going to be staying there till I get enough ender pearls that I can pretty much beat the game, go to the end and beat it. That's my overall goal. At least, my first goal is, and then, I can start doing secondary goals like finishing up that minecart track, other things like that, maybe even actually building a fucking house for myself. I also want to expand the island, make a mob spawner. The list of things I want to do goes on and on. So, regardless, that's what we're going to be doing. Now you're probably saying, Jerome, why don't you just fast forward through this part where you're going to the island? Because I had bad luck with that. Twice in a row I decided I would do that. Twice in a row the recording software fucked up. Now I'm not one for jinxes, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. I'm sorry. So you guys are sitting through this, and you're going to have to bear through this with me. And also it gives me time to talk about, because there's nothing really going on in the game, it gives me time to talk to you guys about what you guys missed in those 20 to 30 minutes, everything like that, and just really everything, my god. So I was lagging a little bit earlier when I was trying to record, and I had lost items another time because it lagged me, and then by the time my frames dropped so much I didn't think I was moving, I kept hitting the W key to move forward, and then eventually just shot me forward to where I should be after that and put me in lava, and I was like, are you kidding me? So I was pretty pissed off about that, and I lost a lot of items there, which is why we're depleting our iron so quickly. Basically, today has just been a clusterfuck of IslandCraft, and I'm glad that it seems like everything's going back on track, everything's happy in the... I keep saying happy in the pants. I'm going to stop saying that because if I overdo it, it's not going to be funny anymore. If it ever was funny. I don't think I am funny, so regardless, you know, just bear with my bad jokes for a while. I'm going a little crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can get this thing up and running. As soon as I land there, I'm going to look for an Enderman. If I can't find him, the first thing I'm going to do is place my bed down and surround it with a nice dirt house. It's going to be the best dirt house you guys have ever seen. It's mostly just going to be like a battle hut where I can keep some things while I'm over there and, you know, just keep myself safe. I also want to start making a farm over there, so I put bone meal in my ender chest. That way I can create a nice little wheat farm going on over there, maybe get some bread for myself, and so I can sustain myself on that island. Although I think the main thing that's going to help me survive is definitely going to be the fact that I can make furnaces over there, and that island is big enough, just barely, but big enough to actually spawn in food. You know, when I say spawn in food, I mean like spawn in animals and stuff like that, so we can like cook them up and have a good time. So at least we have that. Also, I don't know if I put it in the chest. I think I put it in the ender chest, though. A flint and steel. So I can just go around burning animals. And if you don't know already, it's actually a funny strategy. You may think like I'm going crazy, but it's actually a good idea if you burn the animals because it skips over a step, basically. Everything that animal would have dropped in terms of food becomes cooked automatically. So it heals more health, and it gets rid of the whole process of putting it in the furnace, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. I like that a lot. So, let's see. One thing I also want to do on this island is I noticed they had sugarcane last time I was there. I want to get a good sugarcane farm going. The reason being so that I can eventually get paper from it, make a few bookcases or books, then bookcases, and in the end I can actually, you know, get myself ready to make an enchantment table, and who knows, maybe I can max upgrade them. If you're wondering also, in terms of the newest Minecraft 1.3 update, pretty awesome. Apparently, you can only get, well, it's not like a bad thing. The max enchanting level is level 30, which is good because you don't have to get to level 50 to max enchant and be like the badass guy. Now it's a little bit less, so it's easier. You also get XP from, mining ores and smelting, which is pretty awesome as well. And then the last thing that's also really cool is that it takes less bookcases. So I won't really need that much sugarcane, but I'll certainly need a good sum of it. That way, you know what I mean, I can get I think it's how many bookcases is it now? Is it 15 bookcases maybe? Don't quote me on that. I think it's 15 bookcases. I'm not positive. So, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this all works out for the better. So by the looks of it, I think this is the island we're supposed to land on. I think we might have missed our course by a tiny bit because we didn't land in a desert last time. Yeah, we did. We missed our mark by a tiny bit. I'm not quite sure because I'm pretty sure we landed little over that side last time, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just kind of want to go to an area that I'm more comfortable with and actually know about. But wait a minute, actually, this seems completely foreign. Is this a different island? That'd be so strange if it like got rid of that. I must have gotten sent really far off course and not have noticed it. Another cool thing is you can now break boats and collect them up as if they were any other thing, or at least how it used to be in Minecraft, which is pretty cool. But wow, I guess I must have missed course and landed on a random island. Okay, so let's kill some of these chickens while they're around, you know, grab as much food as possible. Wow, I'm just flabbergasted because we went in a straight line. We shouldn't be at a different island. Alrighty though, whatever. We'll make do with what we have, and hopefully we can find our way back to spawn. I really do. Otherwise, we might be in a little bit of trouble, and that would make me really sad. So we have to try and find our way all the way back, and hope for the best. At the same time, if we do get a lot of stuff on this island, and, you know, things start going wrong, I can always just look at our coordinates and guide ourselves home. Although that might be a pain, I'll do that one day if that's the case. So, looks like we now have our new home, which is another giant mainland island. This is, oh well. Okay, so we're going to kill some chickens now. I'm trying to look for Enderman. I can't remember. I don't know. I know a lot of mobs don't come out at day. I can't remember if Endermen are one of those mobs. I'm not positive. I thought they might have been, but by the looks of it, it doesn't seem like they are. Oh, there you go, Piggy. Give me some of your pork chops. Well, I see a lot of animals. And unless we get that Enderman, we can't build the Ender chest and get the rest of our items with us, which will be pretty sad, I have to admit. Because, you know what I mean? We're gonna eventually need those items. They'll probably serve us pretty well. Cool thing though, I do like the new gravel texture that they gave to the game. That's not a texture pack if you haven't upgraded to 1.3. That's actually what it's supposed to look like now. And here we go. A little bit of sugarcane. We can use that for our farm we're planning on making. So, funny spot to put sugarcane though, right next to that waterfall. Who cares, though? I'm not here to judge the sugarcane farms. Or am I? I don't know. You think I am? I might be. You don't know me.